Hi guys, this is editorial analysis for 2nd and 3rd February 2017. Let's go to the first one. This is an article which contains points from three different newspapers. Hindu, Indian Express and Hindustan Times have clubbed all these points together and consolidated it in a small article. So it basically says that the President of America, Trump, he has restricted the H-1B visas. Now, this move would hit Indian IT companies serving clients in the US like Infosys, Wipro, HCL, TCS, etc. It would also hit the Silicon Valley companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google, etc. that need cheap and specialized manpower from India because they don't have their own. It would also hurt the bilateral relations between the two countries. So, what can we do about it? What is the way forward? We can work with Washington to create a new kind of visa that would reduce the scope of abuse and give a clear path for legal residency. We should also create such entrepreneurial environment in India that could entice highly skilled Indians to give up their American dream and come back home and work here. So that is on that issue. Let's move on to the next editorial. This is from the Hindu. It's on the ceiling of rupees 2000 on in political funding that has been proposed in our budget. The author says that political parties will now just find more people to lend their names for funding. It's not really a major transformative change. In fact, it also allows donors to remain anonymous by purchasing electoral bonds. The author feels that they should not be allowed to enjoy anonymity in front of the income tax department and also general public. The author feels that political parties should be under RTI Act for greater transparency. So that's on that. Let's move on to the third editorial. This is from the Hindu newspaper. It says, to mend the bilateral relations between India and China, the Chinese ambassador to India has suggested a few new measures, and they are a friendship and cooperation treaty and a free trade agreement between India and China. Also, the offer to join One Belt, One Road initiative. This move of theirs is a sign that China wants to behave with India now due to Trump's anti-China policies. The author goes on to say that India and China signed Panchsheel in 1954. However, it didn't have much effect in the later years due to the conflicts we have had in the following years. The 1993 and 1996 agreements on peace and tranquility and the confidence building measures in our border areas spoke of non-use of force and the concept of mutual and equal security. However, due to our security issues and differences in economic strength, a friendship with China will only be a lip service of good intentions and actually no transformative content, in fact. The Indo-China trade is that of $70 billion. We want their investments for Make in India project, for example, in the field of sectors like infrastructure, smart city, solar energy, etc. However, a free trade agreement may only favor China, not us, due to the goods imbalance that favors China, not it doesn't favor us. So if we were to sign a free trade agreement with China, it would actually only benefit them, not us. The author also says that joining the One Belt, One Road initiative would go against our stand because it passes through a disputed territory, and we also have disagreements with China for their intentions of encircling us in the subcontinent. However, there is a way forward. We can talk about the possibility of reopening the Lhasa-Kolkata route via Nathula for trade. We can also consider opening of ties between Xinjiang and India. Xinjiang and Kashmir are contiguous areas and there is a possibility of trade there. So the author suggests these two measures that we can move with, but signing a free trade agreement and joining One Belt, One Road initiative is not really a good idea according to her. So that's it for 2nd and 3rd February 2017. Thank you.